I think I'm so funny. Yeah, I know I'm not. Is this beauty one of my faves, best buys for 2023? You're just going to have to watch and find out, and I hope you stick around. And welcome back. Yes, this video is the best and very worst purchases of 2023. Yeah, there were some great ones, I have to say, because doing this channel and doing YouTube actually teaches you an awful lot. You learn from other YouTubers, you learn from your mistakes, you learn from what you've bought, what works, what doesn't, all the rest of it. Before we go any further, I would like a big shout out to It's Only War Paint. Hi honey, how are you? I hope you're well. Mwah. And also the fragrance of the day, let's put this little beauty back up here, is this one that I haven't used for a while. Put those away, Viv. Please somebody tell me if that happens again. So, Santal 33. This one is a beautiful, she's like a woody, spicy, leathery and powdery, and there's violet in there, and I love powdery scents, I have to say. And this one actually reminds me of my trip to Greece last year. Which was also, was that last year or the year before? Anyway, it was also on the top of my very good purchases, you know? So, without further ado, there were some great, there were some not so great, and we are going to get into it. So, number one, I'm going to start with the best, and then we'll work our way around to the worst, because, to be very honest, there wasn't many of those. So, I'm very happy about that. So, I'm going to pick this one. The reason I'm going to pick this one as one of my best, you might say, Viv, you got her in November. You haven't, this is why I'm talking about her first, because I haven't had a chance to wear her a lot, but I've already worn her since November, and a couple of times, and I am in love with this Amazon green colour. A couple of you were asking me about her on my last video, so I will pop a few hopefully down below. I just am in love with this bag. I now know the style of bag that I will actually get a lot of wear out of, and it is top handle. This one is just very, very easy to wear, and she's just so chic. She's daytime, she's nighttime, she's versatile, and she fits a lot. I got her for a couple of hundred below retail, even though she was brand new and never worn. I just think she's absolutely stunning. So I just wanted to give her a quick mention, because as I said, yes, I haven't worn her much, but I have already worn her, and I know she's going to be one of my top buys. Now let's just kind of do maybe one good, one bad for the moment. Maybe I shouldn't have worn this top. You know, like, things are being on show here. I just love brown at the moment. Doesn't everyone? Aren't you sick of opening up every YouTube channel and going, you know, I'm just into brown at the moment? Really? Funny that, isn't it? Because it's on trend and everyone's loving it. So, of course you are, including me.
Me too!
Next one up. Right, let's get this one out of the way. I adore this bag. Yes, I will use her. Of course I will. But I haven't used her yet. So I'm going to stick her on one of my worst buys. Yeah, I am. Because she was 1,300 and something, lads. You know? And I have a Fendi Nano Baguette, and I've told you about her. I've used her loads and loads and loads. So I'm hoping maybe to take this little one on holidays with me this year, because I do like a little crossbody moment, you know, with the strap from this beauty. Just my card, lipstick and all the rest of it. And maybe I'll take this one instead of my Fendi Nano Baguette. That one is very, very handy because it's canvas and it just, you know, it's soft. It goes with the flow. It's pliable. It's easy. This one is a little bit more structured, which I love. But brown and blue is just lovely. Brown and navy is lovely as well. But yeah, I'm going to stick her on one of my worst buys. You know, €1,300 for a tiny little thing. We are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I know. So I'm just going to put her on my top because I haven't worn her. Now, haha, one of my very, very best buys, and anyone. Actually, one of you were on to me last week saying you have this exact bag in this exact colour and you love it. And you know what? I adore this bag. She's just beautiful. The colour, the cyan blue, smushy softness. This one is you're running around, you're hot, you're sweaty during the day. Well, I was when I was using her in Marbella last year, and I just got so much wear out of her. Stuck my phone in here. She's crossbody as well. She's comfortable. She sits by the body. You don't have to worry about her. She's just easy. And some of you will know I had the bigger size, the medium size and the tan. I'd love to get another tan, to be very honest, and maybe the small size because I do love this bag. This is a beauty. I love her. I will always love her, and she's definitely on one of my best buys. Now, we're going to move on over here. This beauty, is she a good buy? Is she a bad buy? Well, to be very honest, I have worn her once, but I'm going to put her on my best buy list, and I'll tell you why. Because of the experience I had buying her in Paris was amazing. Myself and Katie, as you know, were on a Paris trip together, mommy and daughter trip. It was fabulous. The whole experience experience was fabulous. The sales assistant was fabulous. We just had the best laugh in there. We went for dinner after in Paris. It was just fabulous. So I love this bag for the memory it evokes and how special it was and how special it is. And I don't have many clutches. I'm not a big clutch girl, as I've told you before, but this goes crossbody. I just love her because she's chalk white as well. That's enough about her because I actually haven't worn her that much. Now let me see. Let's move on to another not so great buy. Talked about this beauty in my handbag collection video, and it's a great bag. It's a beautiful bag. If anybody wants her, let me know, because I have my Lady Dior wicker bag. I don't know why I bought another wicker bag. I just don't know why. It's one of those weak moments, you know? Did you ever get a weak moment? Yeah, I've lots of those. Anyway, so this beauty, lovely, gorgeous, all the rest of it. I was like, okay, maybe black is more, practical than the pink, and how we justify to ourselves, how we talk to ourselves. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, sitting there going, yeah, but you get more wear out of that now, Viv, because it's black. The pink now you can only wear on holidays, Would you get out of it? Would you? Now, so basically, yeah, she is not. I mean, I've never worn her. So if anyone's interested, she has an amazing capacity on the inside. Absolutely amazing, I must say. Fits phones, 2 or 3 phones to be honest. Crossbody, adjustable strap, really sturdy, a French brand, really good, and I let her go for a really good price because I'm not going to use her. Because what happens is when you have so many bags, you can only use so many. Let's be real here. No matter how many you think you're going to use, you're just not. Simple as that. Now, another great buy, I have to say, is this little beauty, my Hermes Evelyn 16. I've used this running around, running errands, as they say. She's just easy again, soft, malleable, a real errands bag, a real grab and go and run to the shop and go to the cinema. I'm just running down the road. All I need is my keys, something to hold my phone, something that's comfortable. I just don't want everything in my hand. I want to throw them in here. Brilliant. Mine came with this beautiful pink little strap here, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love the bag, love the colour. It's in that cuivre, which is like a copper, so it's not actually your gold, the Hermes gold, which I have my Birkin in. And she's not going to be in this video because I bought her in 2022. So this is the 2023, and yes, she is a little beauty. So my next best purchase is this beauty. This is one of my, I have to say, all-time favourite little bags. She's just easy, She's like, I just need to turn this off because she needs no light. She just needs to be shown off in her actual colour, which is a beautiful, do you call it an acid green? Not really. She's not lime, more of an acid green. But again, she is just, you'd think you wouldn't be able to pair this bag with much, but let me tell you, ladies and gents, mostly ladies, let's be honest. This bag, again in Marbella, I used her every day. I was really worried. Told you the story about the colour transfer one time. There was a little bit here at the back, but it seems to have just absolutely moulded into the bag and is just perfect, thank God, because I was wearing a black top. That's what happened, and it was silk, and I wore this crossbody, and I was like, oh my God, when I got home and I was sweating, and like, you can't see it. You just can't see it. So it just obviously blended in or molded into the leather or whatever. So I just love this bag. I love, again, the capacity. Pair of socks comes in handier, more than one function for a pair of socks. And there's the inside, and I just like to keep her nicely stuffed. I hope I have her forever. I love the bigger size too, but this size is just so handy, She just sits there. She doesn't, she's very, what would I say? She doesn't offend anybody. Inoffensive. That's what she is. She just sits there going, I'll be here. I'll be ready and waiting for you when you want to pick me up and when you want to bring me somewhere, and when we want to go for lunch, I won't intrude in your, lunch too much or you inconvenience you too much. Just be there carrying your things. She's a beaut. Anybody who's been thinking about this beauty, go for her. She has, obviously, I know I'm not going to show you everything, but she has a beautiful chain as well. You all know that. And just beautiful. Don't hesitate to buy. Now, just before we go on and the old handbags, I wanted to show you a really, really good buy of mine, and it's not a handbag, as I've just said, but I think it's worth mentioning, and I want to do a video maybe on my best buys of last year in clothes anyway. So I want to show you this coat. This coat is from Mango. It's double-breasted, it's wool, and it is amazing. It is so classy and chic. It has the big wide lapels on it, and it has, as I said, the double breasting, and it is the most amazing jacket. I wore her so much over the winter, and she, you know, if you're going out and you're not really dressed up properly, you are dressed once you put this coat on. So do yourselves a favor and grab yourselves a good coat this year, and you will have her for years and years and years. This was like 200, but worth every single penny. So just wanted to mention her, a good wool coat. And as I said, always go for the good materials, 100% wool and cashmere. Don't be going for, you know, polyester and things like that, because it's just not going to last. Now, I just wanted to mention that because I really, really loved that coat, I have to say, and I just thought, you know what, it's worth mentioning. And also, this is away from bags, but again, another thing I did in 2023 was I rejoined the gym, and oh my god, what a change in my life, what a change in my mood, what a change in everything. I needed to. I was always a gym goer, and I'm not sure if, like, I'm sure a lot of you are like me in that you're good, you're bad, you go through your good phases, your bad phases. I was going through a bad phase. I was going through a real bad phase. And so I said, come on, Vivienne, cop yourself on. Went back in November. I'm doing yoga, I'm doing some weights, I'm doing all that kind of stuff. If you want a video on that, I will tell you, because I needed to lose some weight, getting a little bit older, all those kind of girly women stuff that's just, you know, great crack, isn't it? So I just want to throw that in there for anybody out there. Just invest in yourself. Invest in yourself before you invest in all these beautiful things, or alongside, or whatever works for you. I had one more worst in my collection. See this beauty here? This is a stunning houndstooth Max Mara blazer, right? And yes, she is stunning. And I actually got her on Vestiaire Collective. It was, you know, it hadn't been, I think it was worn once, and I wanted this jacket. The reason it's worse is because I have not worn it, and I am just wondering, will I wear it? I haven't worn it. I love it. It is a beautiful, beautiful jacket. This style was very, very much in 2023, the houndstooth, the riding kind of style jacket. And look, it is just gorgeous. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, I haven't used or worn it, and I'm a bit annoyed with myself, to be very, very honest. It's like, oh, for God's sake. So yes, this is on my worst buy list, even though they all say Max Mara is a great investment. It is if you wear it. It is if you wear it. So I'm going to make an effort to try and wear this over the spring, because this is very much a spring. If I wear it with like a white shirt or something like that, it would look beautiful. Now we are nearly there, so stick with me on the last. I have two. This one is not a bag either, but I had to put it on one of my best lists, and it is none other than my Ferragamo belt. Now ladies, and gents, we all know, you know, the Hermes belt is going around, the Celine belt is beautiful going around, but I have bought the Celine bag, the Teen Triumph, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. So I have bought this, and I actually bought it before the Celine Triumph. So just, I don't know, the Celine Triumph belt, I just didn't want to spend that money on it for some reason. Maybe I had the Teen Triumph in the back of my head, but I got this beauty on Vestiaire again, brand new, never worn, and I got it for a really good price. I think it was up on, I don't know, $250 or something, as opposed to $500 for the Celine. She is a little beauty. We all know Ferragamo is back having a moment with the bags, particularly. They are such a stunning brand, and they are just so well made. They are the quiet luxury, as people like to say. She's reversible. She's navy and she's black, and she's a little stunner. I don't know if I had her actually upside down or what way I had her there earlier, but that is the little Ferragamo logo brand there, and I just love this belt. Really love it, and she's a great size. Just adore it. I'm very lucky to have it. So nice belt in your collection is so important. Now another bag that I adore and I will never let go. I bought this one and I adore her, but I have never used her, so I'm going to stick her on my worst buy list. Now I'm hoping to change that again. You know what, green and brown is just lovely, isn't it? Isn't it amazing when you get dressed up for a video and then you see colours together and you go, oh, that's inspiring, that's actually giving me ideas. So yes, this green, the Picotan, the Vert Criquet in the size 18, I adore. I love her. She's a little bucket bag. She's going nowhere. I am going to use her, but I'm going to stick her on this list because note to self, Viv, she's not a great buy at the moment if you're not wearing her. That's just the way it is. Now, and I have to say, the very best purchase of 2023, and there's no question about this because I have worn this bag to death and I adore this bag, is this. Yeah, I know. But as you'll hear a few other YouTubers say, you know, we don't want to wear our great good bags all the time because we're trying to baby them, we're trying to mind them, and sometimes you just want to, you know, be worry-free, stress-free, run out the door, doesn't matter what this bangs off, but she still looks rich, she still looks great, she still looks absolutely stunning. And yes, it's the Dragon Diffusion bag in this, like, as we call the Bottega Intrecciato leather, which, you know, that's what Bottega is, but this is Dragon Diffusion confusion, and mine was 430, I think, on that website, Smallable. So again, I'll try and stick some down below for you if you would like to purchase this bag. I would encourage anyone to buy this bag. She's beautiful. I know some people bought her in the red, and apparently there was colour transfer. You know, I don't get this because it's brown, it's leather, and you know, I don't think it's dyed. But with the red, I suppose that's dyed, so you have to be very careful. This chocolate brown, look at, she's sumptuous. She's edible. She's just, I love her. I really love her. I love carrying her. She stands up on her own. She fits a whole lot. And again, she's one of those, she just sits on the side and she's very inoffensive. And she's like, I'll be waiting to carry your stuff, Viv. No probs. I'll just be here. You do you. You know? Don't know what's got into me today. In great form. Must be the exercise. I was actually in the gym this morning. Yeah, that's herself. And another Best Buy. And again, you know, it's amazing. I think a lot of people are kind of jumping towards a lot more contemporary brands as well, because, you know, you buy all these and you realise, oh my God, it's so amazing to have them. But you're kilt minding them. Now, as my mother would say, you're kilt minding them. And it's true. So you want to wear them, but you can't always wear them, and you want to mind them and you want to look after them. So then these beauties come out and they do their job, and they just do it just as well. So that's it, my beautiful friends, for best and worst buys of 2023. I have more great luxury coming up, and I will be dressed for the job the next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun. I hope you had fun. Stick around. We're nearly at 20,000, and I know, God almighty, I was away for a long time, but I'm back. I'm in great form and dying to make lots and lots of more content. And so if you got any value of this video, you enjoyed it, give me a like and subscribe, because it really helps us. It really, really does. That's it. Until next time, be kind, be safe, and be compassionate. Love you lot. Mwah!